Right, we are back with another episode of Hook Golf's concept of cool story, bro. And today we have a very, very special guest, or guests, let's say. I am very stoked, very proud, and very humbled to be joined by 3/4 of the Malbon family. Guys, how's it going?
Hey, great.
Good. How are you guys?
Yeah, all good, man, all good.
Yeah.
Wait, on what?
He's filming with his camera.
Is this it's also on YouTube? What?
Yes, it'll be.
Okay.
Oh, guys. No, I'm super stoked. Stephen, Remi, and Luciano, thank you very much for joining me on the show. I'm super stoked to have you guys in, find out about your story and learn about you guys. And kicking it off, whereabouts in the world are you guys at the moment?
We're in Virginia Beach, Virginia right now at a family lake house, and we're just hanging out on the East Coast and playing golf in the Mid-Atlantic and being inspired by the seasons change and the water and all that, right?
Yeah, and it's safer here as well. It's safer because of California.
Yeah. You're not wrong, man. You are not wrong. Because originally you guys are from LA, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, these guys were born in Los Angeles, and I was born in Virginia Beach. So in June, we came back to the East Coast for the summer, which turned for the fall. And now we're looking at the guys are in. They're in like a pod school here, so they're actually going to physical school, and yeah, we're chilling. We're having a good time.
Oh, dude, no, that's awesome. That's really awesome. And boys, where do you prefer, LA or Virginia Beach?
Virginia Beach.
For sure.
Tell them why.
No comment. No comment. They're equally good, so no comment.
No, that's fair enough.
Going California.
Yeah. Oh, dude, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. And okay, to start off, Stephen, how did you get your start in golf, dude?
I grew up in Virginia Beach, and my dad got me a job at a driving range and in a cart barn. So I was cleaning carts and picking up balls on the driving range when I was around 12, and went from playing tennis prior. Then I learned how to play golf based off of kind of a tennis swing, and I learned how to play right there and played until I was about 16, and then stopped playing. But the first stint of me falling in love, I was 12, and it lasted about 4 years.
Oh, amazing, man. And what was it like? Because I know you boys, you play tennis as well, right?
No. Actually, I'm taking. I took some lessons here. I'm planning on taking it. I kind of took a stop due to school, but I'm planning on going back to it.
Oh, that's awesome. And do you play golf as well?
Not really.
Luchi plays more tennis, and Remi plays more golf.
Ah, amazing.
And you, and then you play football.
No, I played flag football.
Oh, that's awesome. That's very, very cool. And when you were growing up, obviously you said that you were learning how to play golf with a tennis swing. What was the kind of transition like with that, man?
Basically, a left-handed tennis. If you play tennis left-handed, then your cross-court backhand is a top spin, baby draw. Yeah, basically is what it is. So I kind of studied Ivan Lendl in his backhand cross-court two-handed winner, if you will.
For sure.
So that was like where I learned how to start. When I started to hit the golf ball at first, I started off hitting more draws than slices, because I was thinking of tennis and like hitting a high lob with top spin or a cross-court ringer.
Nice. No, I totally get what you mean there, dude. No, that's really, really cool. And something I really want to ask you as well is, obviously, you're an artist. Where did the whole art aspect come from as well?
I grew up here in Virginia Beach on a hog farm, actually, but near the ocean. And there was a guy named Frank Finney who was a duck decoy, antique duck. He would restore like very vintage, very expensive decoys.
Yeah.
Which are fake ducks, to hunt with, etc. And then he would make his own. So that was the first time I really got to understand kind of the process from the beginning to the end of a professional art transaction, where someone would pay him to use his hands and make money. but my grandmother did a lot of ceramics and watercolor, and my mom can draw pretty well at the same time. So between all of those three, I guess that's when I started doing art. And I started young, and then that eventually turned into visual communications and graphic design and art direction and so on and so forth.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, because I see on your Instagram story, you know, when it's all dewy on the windscreens of the cars and stuff, you like to do your little mark on them, which is really cool as well, man.
Yeah, that's Atlanta. Learned how to do calligraphy and got obsessed with graffiti and tagging and stuff when I lived in Atlanta and went to art school. And so, you know, old habits die hard.
For sure, man, for sure. And let's talk about Malbon. What was the idea, and how did you get the idea to start up Malbon Golf?
Do you want to do it, Rim?
Yeah.
Take it, Rim. Just lean in and tell him.
Started with Instagram and just posting on Instagram golf stuff, and my mom kicked in, started like noticing what my dad been doing, and like then he confided to a company, and then sponsors and
Hey, Luchi, hold on. Luchi wants to add in. What else do you have to add?
well, yeah. And we actually had a previous company.
You sit for it and tell him.
We actually had a previous company before Malbon Golf that we stopped to make Malbon Golf. And I want to tell them.
Sure. Nice handoff, guys.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So it started off first as an Instagram, as a mood board that would eventually lead to either a free round of golf or a company or something in that nature. What started as an Instagram, so then I started doing mood board, just putting up photos, no real reason, just other than when on my personal Instagram I was putting up vintage golf photos and such, and people were a bit thrown off because of everything I had done prior in music and art and fashion and these type of things. So then when I'm putting up photos of golf every day, because I had gotten the golf bug again, people were thrown off. So I started a new Instagram, and I followed like 50 or 100 golf handles, so I could just always get golf news, golf info, etc. We have a creative service company where we do marketing, advertising, consulting, different such. So I needed an office, and my wife is very good with interior designs and kind of retail experience and storytelling through retail. So she was like, why don't we do a golf shop in the front? We'll get a simulator. And that's kind of how the brand began. And then obviously trying to inspire young people and kind of make more golf more approachable to different people. Fashion was a very logical thing to spend energy and time on, because young people resonate with fashion and what people are wearing. And being on Fairfax was obviously a decision to be right in the middle of it out in LA.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, that's kind of it. That's how it started.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Because obviously you guys are you just down the street from the Supreme store in Fairfax?
Yep, we're just north of Melrose.
Oh, man, that is amazing. That is very, very cool. And that brings me to my next question. So I took some listener questions as well for you guys. Slam Lloyd J has asked you, how do you break down the barriers in golf at the moment? What's your kind of take on that?
I think just my barriers on it are different than other people's barriers on it. I learned early, and I learned how to swing early, and was, around golf courses and country clubs and different stuff. I think the thing I think the most is just basically like the barriers has a lot to do with intimidation, and people think it's only for one certain type of person, or you have to be really good in order to play, and it's like, obviously it's not for one type of person. And then two, like the only people that are really good are on tour, right?
For sure.
Like it's like people don't really care how you play. It's more of how you hold yourself, and if you have fun, and if it's a good time, and after you've hit it 6 times, 8 times, like pick it up and head to the next hole and be a good sport and have fun time. I think that barrier is probably more. The intimidation one is tough, and I think that the different thing that we can do, from like having golf events and getting different people to play golf and showing Sorry, my wife called.
Oh,
Just
yes,
showing
man.
that it's like golf's not only for one type of person, and it's okay for you to, you know, I think,
Not be good.
yeah, it's okay for you not to be good at golf, right? It's really hard. Anything you want to chirp in on?
I was gonna say, can we talk about the products in the
Yeah,
future?
it's coming. Let him answer the question.
Okay.
What was that? What was that, Luciano?
He's hoping you're going to ask him a question about products we have coming out in the future.
Oh, that is definitely coming. But before that, Dean Letford on Instagram has asked, where did the idea of the logo come from?
The logo is there's so the ball, like the spiral eyes have a little stuff to do with like the ball going in the cup and kind of going around the outside and spinning and going in. And it's actually, the inspiration came from a super old Dunlop or Pinfield little POS where it would be there by the register in the pro shop, and it would say like buy our golf balls or what have you. So there's an old image that I found of a little man, statue golf man, and that was the inspiration. And then the other inspirations are like, you know, cartoons and mascots and characters, and yeah, that's it.
Oh, awesome, man. That's really cool. And go on then, Luciano. Remi, what is coming up for Malbon Golf? What are some new products, collaborations that you guys are working on?
Lean in, let them hear you.
Stuffed. We have a pet squirrel.
Tell him, not me.
A pet squirrel. His name's Calvin. Named Calvin.
Amazing.
Stuffed animals about him. Put him in a bucket hat, or we're planning on making stuffed animals. And our first idea is adding like a squirrel with Malbon golf clothes that you can buy on, that you'll be able to buy
On our website.
Yes.
Yeah, so doing little mascot squirrel stuffed animals. We're working on more just kind of broadening our line on actual apparel and different stuff we're doing. So technical rain gear. We're looking into footwear. We're looking into obviously accessories and bags and golf bags and gym bags.
I'm gonna tell them about, you know.
In video games, we were in the PGA 2K game. So Luciano.
It was a pleasure to be a part of that, of the 2K, and because of it, we're actually we're thinking of making our own game.
No way, that would be incredible.
Yeah, it's going to, yeah, but
it's going to be a lot of work, but we're getting our heads around it, right?
Yeah, it's going to allow Malbon got to appeal to a younger audience while still maintaining the golf feeling.
Oh, that's
wonderfully
awesome.
said.
Yeah.
That is very, very cool. I mean, I'm a huge fan of 2K21, and again, thank you to Adidas for sending me the package. Okay, here's a question. Who's the best out of you three at 2K21?
Me.
Yeah.
Remi, tell them where you are on the tour. Tell them about the game.
I mean,
Lean in and tell them, not me.
You start out in the Q school and you work your way up to the PGA.
For sure.
And then once you're in the PGA, you get stuff unlocked and stuff. And then you can you get a certain amount of money in the game, like coins, and then you can get those coins to translate. And you go to the item shop or something. You can translate something to buy clothes of Adidas, Nike, Malbon Golf,
what about us?
Puma, a lot of stuff. And you can buy their stuff with the certain amount of money you have, and then you you want to get more, so you can get the outfits to look better. So you want to play the game so you can get the outfits.
And he plays as well. You should play with him.
Yeah.
Are you on Xbox or are you on PlayStation?
Xbox.
Oh damn, I'm on PlayStation. You'd probably beat me completely. I'll still go on easy mode. I'm terrible at golf games, so I'll let you have that. You would definitely probably beat me. But in the game then, are you rocking a lot of the Malbon stuff?
Everything. I bought every Malbon gear, and then can't buy shoes and pants and stuff, so I had to rock
What pants are you wearing?
Black.
What?
Adidas.
Black Adidas pants he rocks.
My
pants in
guy.
the game.
What shoes are you rocking? Because at the moment I've just unlocked the Tokyo Edition Code Chaos. What are you rocking at the moment, dude?
Shoes?
Yeah.
Like leather, black and white leather shoes.
Like foot Jordan kits.
Stylish, man. Some nice wingtips.
Yeah, wingtips. But I saw Nike. They just added Nike into the game, right?
No way. I didn't even
Yeah,
know
they
that.
just added Nike like last week or something. So I guess we'll be able to get
Nike shoes.
yeah, shoes and.
Oh, that's awesome.
Guidance, I've been really big.
Okay, got it. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, plug it. He wants to plug his YouTube channel. Go ahead.
Dude, go ahead, man.
Go ahead, dude. He got a lot of people watching.
Anyway, yeah. I have on YouTube I actually have a small little channel called Luchi Glow.
Speak up.
On my YouTube channel, on YouTube I have a little channel called Luchi Glow.
That's Luchi Glow.
Luchi.
Luchiglo. Luchi Glow on YouTube. Give him a follow, a subscribe.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
I do reactions. I do reactions. I do unboxings. I'm working hard to make more videos and make more content and make better content. Can you please leave a like and subscribe?
Guys, Luchi Glow. Go and check this dude out on YouTube. Subscribe to him. What kind of videos you doing, man?
Lean forward, tell him.
Unboxing. Well, mostly unboxing. I'm planning on doing some reactions. Lots of reactions.
Very cool, man. Very.
Yeah.
I can imagine with your dad, you get some very cool unboxings as well, man.
Yeah. There's a few treasure X's.
He's very specific with the boxes he wants to open.
Amazing.
No, I'm not.
What's the best box you've opened so far?
The best box has to be Treasure X, the shark in a bottle. There's a giant golden shark in a bottle that you have to open it up. Just go check it.
I'll pull that.
Go check it.
Go and check it out, guys. Go and check out Luchi Glow on YouTube. Go and subscribe, give him thumbs up, and give the guy some love, man. No, that's awesome. That's really cool. And where do you think golf's at the moment, dude? What do you think's happening in the world of golf fashion? Obviously, you guys are pioneers of the golf movement. I love what you guys do. And where do you think golf is at the moment?
I think golf now is similar to where snowboarding was just before it opened up for everyone, right? Because it used to be it was like the good ski mountains, the prestigious ski mountains. They would only let skiers on, and they wouldn't let snowboarders on. And then when they would tell the snowboarders, you're not dressed right, or you're not doing this right, etc. So they were intimidating to some of the pioneer, or some of the old guard in skiing was uncomfortable. And then at some point their uncomfort kind of went away due to them needing to grow the sport and keep the chairlifts filled. And all of the business started going from the the urban cities and such. Kids started going up by the, van loads to go ski at certain resorts and spending money. And so the clubs that weren't letting the snowboarders come were kind of getting offset, and they opened it up eventually. So I think there's something there that's happening here similar. And then I think also the same thing happened with fashion houses in Europe. It was very made for aristocrats and rich people, and there's a very specific person that a fashion house would want to be at a fashion show, be it in Milan Fashion Week or Paris Fashion Week or what have you. And at some point that changed and did a 360. So I think it's something like that similar's happened with golf, and I'm super excited and proud of people for pushing it, and proud of people like you and all of our other friends that are actually making it okay to be a certain way and not having to hide that when you go golfing because of the way your parents may have been, or your grandparents may have been when they went to a country club, and I think golf's one of those equalizers where if you love golf, you don't have to like the same shoe company.
Yeah.
Sure. You don't have to like the same politician. You don't have to like the same, it's like if someone likes a certain brand, it's like it's irrelevant to me when we're golfing, right? It's like, do you have fun, and can you help me figure out the wind and the et cetera, so I have a better chance here of getting out over this lake?
Right.
Yeah, for sure, man. No, I totally get that. I totally get that. And no, that's a really good way to look at it, comparing it to, you know, the whole break of snowboarding as well. That's a really good way to look at it. And another
Yeah, it's
question.
just like they can't hold out but for so long, right? Like
Yeah.
people threw a fit when people would come and want to snowboard, and then they would say, at first it's like, well, it's not safe, you know, and so they made us wear like a bungee cord tied to your ankle. Like, how's the snowboard gonna fall off your feet?
For sure.
Right? You're buckled in, like it's not a chance. But that's just people making excuses why they don't want a young, creative, fun, inspirational type of wave and movement to come into an old, stuffy sport. And so they'll fight it as long as they can. But at some point, it's like, guys, you're fighting an uphill battle here. Like, everyone wants the game to grow. Everyone wants the game to diversify, and everyone wants it to be more fun. So, like, people harping on, you know, whether someone wears a hoodie playing golf or whether Remington's wearing his hat around backwards. It's like, we have bigger problems in the world than like someone's wearing a hoodie or not. And I think it's just a matter of time until everyone thinks that way, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. No,
I
100%.
I hope so, you know?
Yeah, 100%, man. And, you know, I think we all thank you guys for leading the revolution, let's say, with Malbon Golf, you know, for sure. And another question from one of our listeners, Max Garcia, is obviously you guys have hung out with some really cool people. You've done some awesome events at the shop. You know, you've had Rory McIlroy there with Nike Golf, Schoolboy Q, you know, a lot of very, very cool people. What's been a standout event that you guys have done?
I think doing an event we did a few years back with Tony Finau and Nike at the at our shop, it was cool because Nike promoted it and helped us through using their app. So they have an app, and it's like X amount of people are in LA, blah, blah, blah. And so the people who like golf and the people who like, you know, Nike, and the people who like Tony Finau, and the people who like that. I forget his name, but he's a baseball player for the for the Colorado Rockies.
Okay.
He played with us. He was a part of it as well. So I think that was one of the cooler things, to open a golf store on Fairfax and get like 100 people in a line to have an opportunity to buy a certain, you know, golf shoe and meet a golf pro at a shop. And then, you know, like people like Q and a lot of the different friends, you know, he had a bunch of his friends coming over that night too at the shop. And then me, Q, Alvarez, who was the baseball player, and Tony Finau, we played Riviera the next day.
Nice.
In the Pro-Am. So that was a lot of fun. And then the day before that, me, Cameron Champ, Schoolboy Q, and Tony Finau got a group of kids together in Compton at the Compton Par 3, and we kind of kept it away from like Nike's PR and the PGA Tour's PR and everyone, and just kind of went out and did it to have a good time and try to show these kids some fun. And so that was a really cool 3-day, that Riviera, I guess, last year or the year before.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that on Instagram, the Compton Par 3 with those guys. That looked really, really cool. And that's
yeah, it was good.
That, I guess that meant quite a lot to the kids as well, which is awesome.
Yeah, and it was in February, so like February is a big month for that. And yeah, because, you know, the most of the time when the kids get to be involved, they'll like take the kids to Riviera, and they like set them in bleachers. So they'll take like, you know, junior high school kids, and they'll take them to Riviera, and they have to sit in the sun all day and be quiet when people are hitting. And like, you know, it's very hard to have fun or see how this could be fun.
Yeah.
But going out to the local course in Compton, the Par 3, and, you know, it was like, at first we were like, what are we going to do? Like, have Cameron and Tony hit drivers. And it's like, I don't think they can even understand what's happening or how hard it is to hit it 400 yards.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
So we did things where, like, you know, they're hitting like lob shots, like flop shots over trees, and just like almost like tricks and you know, a little clinic. And Q was out there laughing a lot too. So it was like them seeing Q made them immediately be like, wow, if this is cool to him, well, it's cool to me too, because that's Kendrick Lamar's friend, and it's
Yeah, for
Compton,
sure.
you know?
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like-
No, definitely. I mean, Schoolboy Q, what he's doing for the game of golf at the moment as well is absolutely incredible. And obviously the first non-pro golfer in a golf video game as well, which is absolutely incredible. And next thing is obviously Larlin Scott. I'm good friends with Dickie. Dickie sends his love to you guys. He says hello. How did the whole Larlin Scott collaboration come around? This is one of my favorite collaborations. You know, I have the whole collection in. How did it come around? And is there going to be a second stage to it?
I hope there was supposed to be. Ask Dickie. Tell Dickie to produce the spring summer stuff. Yeah, we did a. There's a whole nother. We went to the. It was a cool. We met through mutual friends, probably in Orlando.
Yeah.
At the PGA show. And then and we got the project going, and it was two different things we got to do. We got to fly out to kind of where all the old cashmere factories are and such in Scotland.
Up in Hoyt. Yeah.
Hoyt, yeah. So we went there. Me and Dickie and another buddy and John Buscemi, we all went and played golf at St. Andrews. And my wife and John and I looked through archives that they had dressed up a beautiful hotel out in Hoyt. And we looked through a bunch of stuff and kind of together rocked that collection. There's another one that's more lightweight instead of like the thick wool or the twill hats and such. There's like more lighter weight stuff and running shorts and some really, really cool stuff from the archives that we were inspired by. And then we launched it at Pebble Beach during the US Open. And we did an event at the house and we all hosted the week-long activations at Villa Nama, my buddy's home and rentable property in Pebble Beach called Villa Nama. So it was super cool. And I love Dickie and I love Matt as well.
Yeah. Matt's a great guy. I love playing golf with those guys. And the house, that's Grandma's house, right?
No, Grandma's house is next to Charles Schwab's house on Pebble. That's my buddy Mark Wirt's house.
Right.
Villa Nama is Mark Wirt's. He owns American Rag in LA and is a 75-year-old golfer and can hit the 3-wood like 280.
No way. That's incredible.
Something else.
That is incredible. Legend. Yeah, no, I mean, when I have my meetings with Dickie and go and see him, he loves to say the stories of what happened at Pebble Beach, and it sounded like a right blast, dude. Sounded like a right blast. Wish I could have been there.
I think Matt's still there. I think Matt's still lost at Pebble, wandering around Pebble.
I heard what happened in the car. I think he probably is lost, man. Definitely. Matt, sorry if you're listening to this right now, man.
He loves it.
Oh, I bet he was. I bet he absolutely dug it, man. And obviously, I've just seen on Instagram as well. Something happening with Beats at the moment.
Yeah, we're doing a project with Beats. They're an ongoing partnership we have. So we did the events at Pebble Beach with them last year as well. We did a pod. It wasn't for sale. It was the ear pods. Tony Finau and Schoolboy Q, and we did a little
limited edition.
Yeah, like super limited, though, only for gifting. And Kelly James and his band did a show at the house, so we had a great time there and got some good press in the New York Times, etc. And this is kind of our round 2. We're doing a pill and a clothing capsule with Beats.
Nice.
So it's going to be for sale on our site in November around the Masters. And we shot content for it yesterday, right? Or 2 days ago, which was super fun with Cameron Champ, Schoolboy Q, myself, and Erica, the three of us, our boss.
Oh, no, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That is very cool. And Remi, where's your golf game at the moment, man? I've seen you sink some awesome putts and hit some good shots. How's golf going for you, man?
Oh,
great.
Go up in there, dude. If people want to know, bro, you're the one on the PGA.
Great. 6 years gets you a lot in practicing.
For sure.
I just play a lot. Almost every day.
What do you like most about playing?
Just
Tell them.
Just hitting balls and putting, and like you're able to, like basketball and football, you don't have to get someone to like throw the ball back to you.
Yeah.
You can just go in your backyard and just get 50 balls and just chip 50 balls, pick them up, put them in the same place, and just keep on hitting them. Instead of basketball, you have to shoot a ball, shoot it into the basket, then you have to run up, get the ball, and come back. And you can't really have 50 basketballs and just keep on shooting them nonstop.
Yeah, for sure.
Very good point.
I get that, dude. And what do you, because you play basketball as well, man, what do you prefer at the moment? Is it golf or basketball? Golf.
Why? Tell them why.
It's just better for me.
Nice.
I think I have a better chance of winning a lot of tournaments and stuff than have a chance of
being Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. No, that's awesome. And
I like relying on myself.
yeah, no, I get that, man. I get that. Golf's definitely a solo sport, and, you know, having to rely on yourself rather than a team. Yeah, I totally get that, man. And Luciano, you're a bit of an artist as well, man. What's going on with your art stuff?
How much you're directing stuff? Sit up and tell them.
I'm really good at directing stuff.
Tell them.
I love dancing.
Tell them up there.
I love singing. Well, I sing a bit.
Yeah.
Tell them about being in the laws of Luciano or the ninja stuff. Tell them.
Oh, the ways of Luchi?
Yeah, the ways of Luchi.
I have a whole fully set. I have like a fully set. I have literally a ton of stuff I can teach people, but the only way I teach them is if they do 5 challenges. I call it the ways of Luchi.
Amazing. You got to get this stuff on YouTube, man. Luchi Glow.
Yeah, we're getting ready to get busy. That was our first big plug. That was our first global plug.
Yeah.
Where are you? Where do you live?
Not my first.
Me.
No, but look. Yeah.
Mate, I'm just outside Oxford, about an hour outside London in the UK, man.
Oh.
Beautiful.
London.
So if you guys are ever over here, man, we've got to link up and play some golf or play some tennis, whichever you prefer.
I have a flight that I have to use by January, but I don't think it's looking good, is it?
No, I was supposed to be coming out to the States this year, and then COVID's absolutely ruined everything. So hopefully next year I get a trip out there, and yeah, we can play some golf or tennis, dudes.
Yeah, we'd love to.
That would be awesome, definitely. And so you got some new products coming out. What's your favorite product at the moment that is going to be launching?
I think we're doing scarves and we're doing towels, like really good scarves and towels that are coming soon. Obviously, the Beats thing I like, the Beats pill, and being able to have that. We're doing a lot of seeding with it. So like Beats' list for seeding is insane. And then we have a decent list that I need to get you on.
Oh, amazing. Thanks, buddy.
But when we put our list together and then Beats puts theirs together, theirs starts with like LeBron James and like Lady Gaga.
That's nuts.
Like, yikes.
That is nuts.
That's fun. And then they're doing a lot of, there's a pretty extensive media buy behind it. So, billboards in New York and LA, and we're going to try to do some in different markets around, doing different billboards and wild postings and such. And then there's a bunch of different video content, and Beats is a great partner because they're trying to come into golf, but they're trying to do it in their own way. So it's not like us trying to kind of talk an older golf company into doing younger, cooler stuff. They're coming in younger and cooler and being like, this is the only way we can get into golf is to be ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's rad.
Oh, dude, no, I'm super stoked. I cannot wait for the launch of the Beats pill. That sounds absolutely amazing, man. Definitely.
We have bags too. We're creating our own bags, like a whole line of golf bags. So that's super exciting. We're making those in Korea.
Oh yeah, because is that the one where it's you've got the stand bag that's coming out, right?
Yeah, we have a stand bag. Yeah, a couple colors in a stand bag, and then there's a carry bag, and there's a cart bag. We're doing a project with Budweiser in December that's super, super fun.
Amazing.
I'll give you a little teaser of it right now.
Let's do it. Oh wow, that is incredible. That looks amazing.
With and there's different pieces, there's so that's kind of the mashup. And here's the pants to match.
Oh, that is incredible. That looks so awesome, man.
The big Budweiser down the leg.
Hold up.
No, you don't have to show that.
Same thing, Greg.
Yeah, a couple of different colors,
Oh, that's awesome.
And Luchi, what's your favorite product that we have coming out?
I know one.
Well, Luchi, go for it. Fire on him, Luchi. Fire on him, Luchi.
The stuffies. I think the stuffies.
The stuffies.
Yeah. Yeah. I also like the. Yeah, I also like how Malbon Golf has done so much over the years.
How's it changed, Tell?
Well, we have changed. Well, the company has gone for so much trouble. We started and we built that little thing out of a little Instagram, out of nothing, and we turned it into a fully fledged to golf company. I don't know what to put I don't know what to say for what it's going to say. Anyway, it has gone so much over the years.
Yeah, it's grown a lot. We're very excited, and we're excited to keep pushing it and seeing what beautiful opportunities will come our way, like this podcast with the Youngs.
Love it.
100%, man. Definitely. No, it is incredible the journey that you guys have had with Melbourne Golf so far. It's you know how big you guys have gotten, and the fact that you've made such a mark on the golf industry and the new wave of golfers as well. And what I really want to know, Calvin the squirrel, how long have you had him now?
Go see if he's outside. Go see if you can get him.
Yeah.
We've had him a month or 2 months maybe now. He fell out of a tree during a hurricane, and we saved him, and I got him a little bottle, like a puppy formula.
That's amazing.
And the first day, he wouldn't drink anything at all. By the second day, he was so dehydrated, he just immediately started guzzling the milk. And we've gotten him where he's now living on his own outside. He comes and goes as he pleases. He's normally here every morning from like 7 until around 2 or 3, and then he kind of dips off somewhere in the afternoon. And I know he goes to bed around like 5:30 or 6 at night.
Yeah.
But every morning at 6, he's on the deck, and he's eating walnuts. And he comes in the house and hangs out. And him and my wife's dog, they play nonstop. And he's just part of the family at this point. They named him Alvin at first, but then someone thought it might make him have issues with thinking he's a chipmunk. So
amazing, yeah.
one of these geniuses named him Calvin instead, and it's still working.
I'm Remi.
That is incredible.
He's in the magnolia tree.
Well, tell him.
He's in the magnolia tree right now.
There's a magnolia tree out front, and so he actually does spend a lot of time up in the magnolia tree.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Can I comment on the magnolia?
Yeah, tell him who Magnolia is. Go get her. Tell her.
Well, we actually have a little girl named Magnolia. She's a dog, and we named her actually after the tree. And I agree because of this. Magnolias are small and they're white.
Oh,
Ta-da!
wow, that is so
Yeah, the flower
cute.
of a magnolia tree is right here.
Yeah.
That
There's
is
the
so
flower of a
cute.
magnolia.
Ladies and gentlemen, Magnolia, one of the cutest dogs I think I've ever seen. That is incredible.
No, yeah, her nickname. Guys, you have 2 nicknames: Maggie or Noya.
Or Mags. Young
Oh,
Mags.
that's very cute. That is very cute. And boys, what's it like having a pet squirrel?
Luchi, tell him. Luchi's not so. He's not the biggest fan.
I like him. I like him. It's just I just don't really like to touch him. I don't know. I love him at the end of the day, but still he's creepy collie. I want to say that. I still say he's still like an animal.
Yeah, no, I get you, man.
Like a wild animal.
And now, Luchi, Remi, tell him your thoughts. Hold on, I'll let Remi go. Tell him, man.
I love him.
You hold him.
Yeah, I hold him.
You give him baths.
We give him baths. We give him walnuts out of our hands. Before he can even open his eyes, he first opened his eyes and he saw me. So
You're his favorite.
I'm his favorite. Technically, that makes him actually. Is he a squirrel? He doesn't know he's a squirrel though. He thinks he's like a human or something.
That's
Or a dog.
amazing.
Or a dog.
The first thing a squirrel sees is his mother, and that's what makes it know it's a mother.
Remi's the
I-
mom. I'm the dad.
Since Remi was the first thing he saw, it acts like Remi is his mother, since that's what its instincts. That's what a squirrel's instincts are. thinks that because that's what its instincts do. When a squirrel, that's what its first thing. That's what a squirrel thinks, and that's what it has to do.
That is very, very cool, man. That is very cool. No, it's absolutely unbelievable that you guys have got a pet squirrel. I think that's absolutely amazing. I saw on Instagram when you first rescued him, was feeding him and everything. That's really cool. And Remi and Luchi, what is next for you? Obviously, school at the moment. You're working at school and stuff. I mean, what are your plans, guys?
Being a golfer.
Being a golfer.
To be honest,
Winning every tournament.
Why are you looking at me?
Winning every golf tournament. Winning anything.
Yeah.
Give me a competition, I'll enter.
Dude, I'm
very
looking forward to
competitive.
playing with you. I'm definitely looking forward to playing with you, man. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah. For me, I always do this. I'm playing on YouTube. I'm playing on YouTube, and if I'm lucky, I can get a few ads and get a few dollars. Oh yeah, that's how it kind of works.
He wants to make YouTube so he can do his fun and get chili.
my guy.
I'm doing it because I want to be a YouTuber, but real money won't hurt. Real money won't hurt.
Amazing.
A little money. But also, I don't really want to think about money. I think about my future as I go and not really planning it in the present.
That sounds like Malbon Golf.
We just work on it as we go and
Hope for the best.
Best way to be, man. It seems to be working hella good for you guys at the moment, so best way to be.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. And guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. Luchi, Remi, and the Don of the golf industry, Mr.
Hey.
Stephen Malbon. Thank you very
You're
much,
the
guys.
best.
wait, excuse me. I'm actually going to Dad, can I make a
You can do whatever you want. Go ahead.
well
You don't have to ask me. Just do it.
people who are watching this video, I'm actually give you a vote. 3 different designs for a Halloween bucket.
Halloween bucket hat.
Okay, so he wants the people watching this to send in designs for a Halloween contest.
Yeah.
What are you gonna mail him if we like it?
I was hoping you guys can vote on 3 designs of 3 different buckets.
Put it on
Halloween themed buckets and see which one. And whoever gets the most votes gets
Well,
wins.
who's gonna do the first art? You? You're
Actually,
gonna draw the first 3?
yeah.
You can.
If you want mummy buckets, vampire buckets, or witch buckets.
Okay, mummy buckets, witch buckets, or vampire?
Yeah.
Or vampire buckets.
Yeah.
And he wants to, we're going to put up a post on Malbon Golf Instagram. Luchi is going to draw all 3 of them, and everyone has to vote which one's the best. And then we're going to make it on a shirt and a golf towel and a hat. Right?
Okay, before we leave, you have to plug himself. I have to plug myself.
Oh, Rem needs to plug.
Do it, man.
Go
Do
ahead.
it. What's
Stand
your
up.
plug,
Plug
bro?
up, Remy. Plug up. Plug up. Plug in. Tap in.
Remi.God on Instagram. REMI dot GOD. Instagram.
That's the one, at Remi.God. Go and follow him. Follow Stephen Malbon. Follow Malbon Golf. Luchi Glow on YouTube as well. The dynamic
Luchi Glow on Instagram too.
and Luchi Glow on Instagram as well. The dynamic
he's
family. You guys should have a TV show. Meet the Malbons. Should
Yeah, exactly.
get onto
Malbon on
NBC
the
with
range.
that, man,
Remy
or
took it
MTV.
over.
Would
Remi
you?
on the range.
Yeah, would you guys be up for doing a TV show? You should definitely do Meet the Malbons.
Meet the
Yep.
Malbons.
We're talking about it.
Even better, man.
We gotta get the last quarter of the family here, Erica. She's a hoot too if we have her, you know.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
imagine.
Calvin and Magnolia.
I think it would be pretty loud.
Dude, I would watch it.
Loud.
I would watch it, man. That is incredible. No, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I appreciate what you guys are doing. And no, much love to to the whole family. Stay safe out there, and guys, yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Trust me. The pleasure is ours. Thanks for having us on.
Oh, dude, not at all. Anytime. And I look
Pleasure
forward
is
to
ours, like Luchi said.
Yeah, 100%, man. I'm looking forward to next year where we can tee it up and have a good time, man.
Okay, you guys are the best. Have fun.
Peace out, guys. Thank you very much for listening.
Peace.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Peace. Hit it.